Okay, so I wasn't planning on seeing this today, but now I have. Let's talk about it. Alright, so I just watched Borderlands, and this will be my quick out of theater reaction. And now, as I mentioned, I wasn't initially planning on seeing this today, but even looking at the Rotten Tomatoes score, it had like a 0% score before it actually came out. But now, I mean, it's actually out now. At the time of recording this, it had like a 4% Rotten Tomatoes score or something like that. And now I'm gonna, and after coming out of this movie, I'm gonna slowly rant on this and so I can give my good standout points. But start out with the fact that this is a video game adaptation film, and now I'm gonna let you all know now. I have never actually played the games, and it's actually a good thing. And even with the term of Borderlands, which is like a name that I barely even heard of, because even from the marketing and from the trailers, it looked solid to me, but I don't know if it really sold me with its final product for this movie wanted to adapt. But even with its video game layout and for how they wanted to adapt this movie, it looked pretty cool with the background and with its characters and things like that. But even though, from my thoughts, it is so bad because even like man, there's like so many things I want to talk about. That starting off with the fact that with every character, it's like so forgettable, and they had no chemistry. And but even with the characters that I somewhat enjoyed is with Kevin Hart, who was the comedic standout, and but even with Cate Blanchett, like. I thought like she was having no fun with her character. I could tell like she was not having fun in this movie, and I mean I can basically tell like man, it was hard rooting for these characters. And even with Jack Black, who plays Claptrap the robot in this film, I thought he seemed cool and funny, but at the same time it felt pretty annoying to me. Like, but even with like each scene, I felt like it was like so fast paced. In fact, it was like rushed. I feel like from the start of the movie, but the way until it ended with its third act, it's sort of like forgettable. I feel like with its story overall, I feel like I wasn't having a good time with this because I feel like it was like hard to understand the type of events that were playing out. Like on top of like how rushed this film actually was, it's like barely fun, or like so much stuff that I want to say that. And like, I can basically say I think that this is a film that you should definitely not waste your money on and wait until it comes to streaming. I feel like this could have been like a streaming movie that could have been dropped on like Netflix or Prime Video, because it does have that streaming quality. But I mean, again, like I had fun with it. It had some good like action sequences, stuff that. And if you know, there's like some stuff that's like so laughable. Like I ended up laughing sometimes at like the characters, like but the way I don't know of how they delivered their lines or how their character was introduced on screen. Like we got no type of backstory, and it was hard to root for these people. But me, and even by the time the movie is over, and I just wanted to erase it from my memory entirely. Like a movie that I watched once and never see again, or probably not. And even though that this film is from Eli Roth, the guy that did the Thanksgiving horror movie, but now being attached to do this film, I feel like the movie and its script, it was sort of messy. It was like, oh my gosh, there's so much bad stuff I want to nitpick out of this movie. And even for the fact that this is like an AI version of Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's trying to replicate that. But I feel like, I mean, it is sort of like that. But I feel like it was trying to do that, but it went in like a horrible direction. It like sort of like hard to like know like what's going on in this film, and even following the movie's plot, it gets like lost somewhere. And even with the sequences that are so generic, it doesn't deliver anything new to the table. It's just like stuff that we've already seen in action movies, but for a video game adaptation. Wow. I mean, if you've seen the movie, like, if you have anything good to say about it, let me know in the comments. But to me, I feel like this is a movie that is definitely solid, but also at the same time bad. But I like everyone's performances, but the characters were certainly not the best. The story was not great, and I feel like, man, this without a doubt is so forgettable. And I just I just wish that this movie has a good time on streaming as well. But that's gonna do it for this video. Just let me know in the comments below what your thoughts on Borderlands. And to me, I give this film like a 2 to 3 out of 10, just because on how like fast paced and rushed it was. It was messy with every character on screen, but I feel like it was sort of messy. But let me know in the comments what you think about it. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and turn the notification bell for future videos. You can also follow all my social medias, all which are linked down below, including my Patreon. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.